Miller, I'll start with you. First day today, obviously, made your Cardinal debut. Seemed pretty clean other than the 2 interceptions. I guess how do you just kind of quantify what you did today?
Yeah, I think it was a good first game. Just overall, really proud of the preparation we had. Felt like we were preparing for this game for a long time. Felt like the week was going by really slow, but really proud of the way we prepared. I'm really proud of the way we started. Obviously we got to be cleaner at the end of the first half. I think we got to be cleaner in terms of the penalties we had, especially offensively. So, there were some big plays there that got taken away because of penalties and stuff like that. And I'm sure we'll watch that and get corrected. But I think overall, just really proud of the team and the way we prepared, and ultimately accomplished the goal of going 1-0 this week.
Caullin, you had the big punt return for the touchdown, and also had some nice catches as well. Kind of just talk about what you saw on the punt return. Is that something that you want to continue to bring this week to the offense?
Yeah, I feel like it's going to be more to come. I feel like it's just something I have in me and what I bring to the team, and I just do whatever I can to get us to win.
This is this is your kind of first year here in Jim Brown's system, starting here a little. How did it feel to kind of come out there to playing for the Cardinals team for the first time, and how did it feel in the offense?
Yeah, it felt great. It's a really, really cool game day atmosphere. I think from card march all the way up through the game to the Joker in the thief with the third, fourth quarter. So a lot of really cool traditions that were awesome to be a part of for the first time. In terms of the offense, I felt pretty comfortable. Felt like I was seeing it pretty well. Coach Brown called a great game, and I think it'll be interesting to see how that kind of evolves. I think kind of the next step for me is being able to anticipate what's he going to call in any given situation. So felt like we worked well together for the first game, and I'm excited to see how that continues to grow.
Caullin, we see 90-plus yard kickoff returns. You don't see many punt returns for 90-plus yards. What did that feel like, and how good did it feel to get that one kind of under your belt, your first game of the season?
It felt good. I feel like I can do that all year, and I wanted to do a kick return and a punt return and a receiver touchdown, but I only got one today. But I feel like it's more to come, and I'm just gonna stay aggressive back there and keep making plays.
I guess, Caullin, going off of that, how much do you embrace being kind of the do-it-all player, and what does that look like conditioning-wise and preparing for, playing special teams and offense?
Condition-wise, I feel like I got to get more condition, but it's a lot, but I'm willing to do it and do whatever I got to do to help us win.
Miller, we know about the running backs and how talented they are, but how much does that add to your passing game when you have guys who can make catches like that? And obviously, when you get the ball to them in space, they're going to be close.
Yeah, definitely. It's kind of interesting. I was talking with Coach Barkley about this on the sideline, just in terms of the situation that I was in last year and what was put on the quarterback in that offense, and then coming over to Coach Brom's system and having a really, really good run game. I think Duke and Isaac and Bama honestly are the most talented running backs I've ever been around. So it makes the quarterback's job a lot easier, I will say. And then I think the receiver room is super talented. I think you kind of got a glimpse of that today. Obviously, if we were able to, we would have loved to play the full game. But I think we got a really good half in. When it comes to Chris and Caullin, they really lead that room. There's some other younger guys that went up under them that'll continue to make plays. But I'm happy kind of with how the offense is coming together.
Last two from Sean.
Miller, kind of to piggyback on that, with having two dynamic running threats like Duke and Isaac as well as Brown, just talk about like the windows and the respect that's given to that run game, how that helps open up the pass game.
Yeah, I mean, I think a tremendous amount. I mean, the touchdown pass to Duke was play action, so that obviously, the respect that defenses have to have for the run game and the bodies that they have to put in the box, I think really opens things up on the outside, right? So if you have to play warm high and put 8 guys in the box, you can't, cloud receivers. There's going to be one-on-one coverage. There's going to be free access on the outside, and I think we have the guys to win out there too. So I think it's a really balanced system. I think Coach Brom has a really good understanding of what guys can do, which things really well, and I'm excited to see that continue to evolve over the course of the year.
For either one of you guys, this question is specific to Isaac as the running back there. When he had that 68-yard run and makes plays like that, is it too strong of a word to call him a special talent? Does it feel like that to you guys when you've watched him run?
Yeah, I mean, obviously this was my first game playing with Isaac, and practice is a little different just in terms of, you know, they're probably not tackling Isaac Brown in the ground in practice, or at least I hope not. But like I said, I've never really, you know, played with a running back where he gets a step and you know no one's going to tackle him. So that was pretty cool to witness and be a part of. And you know, he's got, you know, gained a much better understanding of what he's doing in pass pro, what he's doing in the throw game and stuff like that. So I think he's just going to continue to get better and better as the year goes on.
All right, guys. Thanks.
Thank you guys.